Hey y'all, it's Wild Riley and I'm back for another quick video about the importance of storing salt. So these are 10-pound blocks of pink Himalayan salt. They're sold with the intention of being griddles for grilling shrimp and little morsels. So you put that on top of your barbecue or in your oven and you slowly bring it up to temperature, and then you can sizzle up little morsels on there and have a nice little natural stone griddle made of salt. And what I use it for is you can use it for preserving meat, especially pork. Salt pork used to be a thing, a lot more than it is now, but bacon is kind of like a salt pork if I remember correct. And then I also like to use it to preserve garden vegetables. So in here I have some garlic, some beets, carrots. What else? There's a grape leaf in there with a glass weight to hold it down. I see some onions. There's all kinds of goodies in there for all with about the similar crunch and consistency. Because if you put something like cucumbers in there and they're really soft, or tomatoes or something, then you'll have like squishy and crunchy in the same thing. So I usually separate them by type. This is a great way to make like a pasta sauce. You can put basil and tomatoes and a little bit of lemon juice maybe, or different little bit of salt brine in there, and then you can blend it up and create like a spaghetti sauce. A great way to preserve food, and it's really good for your gut health too. So salt is great for food preservation. And this is the most efficient way to store bulk salt, is in the rock form. There's no air gaps in between it. If it gets wet, water can spill off of it. And so what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 of them in this stack. And it was worth its weight in gold in times of old. So I could see why. Kind of a useful thing to have around. It looks really pretty when the sun's kind of shining through it. Has a nice look to it as well. So I even thought about making sculptures and stuff out of it, as long as you can keep it dry, which wouldn't be a big problem inside. Some people make candle lamps and stuff out of it. But you think about the apex pyramid. If you're going to collect ocean water and evaporate all the water out of it, so you're left with the salt and the residual minerals, and then do that over and over again until you end up with a rock of salt like that. It takes a lot of solar energy, a lot of hauling water, a lot of processing. And then times we live in, you could get a king's ransom of salt, which would be something just like one of these slabs. It's worth its weight in gold, 10 pounds of gold. And you can stockpile it for pennies on the dollar, and it preserves well, it looks pretty, and it has so many uses. You can use it in lieu with other things like cleaners or rubbing alcohol to clean, kind of tarry things out. This is a cast iron. It's kind of on the cast iron shelf. With a little bit of oil and rock salt, you can really scrub these cast iron skillets and Dutch ovens and stuff, and they come out clean. So yeah, look into getting yourself a little bit of salt and preserving your own veggies and taking care of your gut health and becoming that much more self-reliant, prepared. And know what your money buys is true wealth. True wealth are things like this. And also the relationships and spiritual awakenings that you build and learn. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's been a couple months and I'm back. Wild Riley's back. Thanks for watching.